Today we will do a quick revision of Python concepts. I'm assuming you have already done it earlier and this course will refresh it. Python is a high level language and it uses the interpreter. C, C++, these languages use the compiler whereas Python uses the interpreter. Python language is heavily used by the data scientist and the AI world. There are few features which I have listed here. It's open source, it's object oriented, and it's a portable. It has a large standard library which can be used. In Python, we can give the commands in two ways. The first one is interactive. Interactive means we will give a command from the terminal and system will respond. The another way is script. We will write a script and execute the file in one go. Comments are something which is there to help developers to understand the program. We can give comments in two ways. The first is single line. To give a single line comment, we put hash in the starting. We can give the single line comment after the commands also. Like here, we have given a command and afterwards we have given the comment. Sometimes it is required to give multi-line comments. Then we need to use triple quote and we can give all the comments and then close it by triple quote. In Python, there are various data types. In numeric, it supports int, float, complex. Sequence, we have string, list, tuple. For mapping, dictionaries. We also have the set which can store a unique type of value and bool for boolean. Let's discuss the string first. String is a sequence of character and it is immutable. Means we can't modify a string. Although there are various functions provided through which we can change the value, but the modified value will be in another string. We can't modify the value in the existing string. Let's say s is equal to welcome. If we want to get the first character, so we can give s0, the index. If we want to get the multiple characters, we can also give the range like 1:4. It will give us the second, third and fourth element. Lower, it will convert the string into lower, like W will be converted into small w. And upper, it will convert the string into uppercase. Let's say we want to replace a few characters. So we can say call replace. We can give the characters which are to be replaced and the new value. So if we say replace WEL with HEL, it will become Helcom. We can also split the string like split E. So it will split the string based on the E. E we have at two places, so it will split it like this one. List. List is a collection of items. It is ordered, means we can get the items based on the index. And it is mutable, means we can add, remove items from the list. Let's say declare a list with 4 items. We can see we are storing the values of different data type. So list support heterogeneous data. First element is 10, which we can retrieve it by giving the index 0. In Python, index starts from the 0. So 0 means first element. If it is required to retrieve element from last, then we have to use minus. Minus 1 means the last item. We can also give range 1 to 3, 1:3 to get the elements first, second and third. Here 1 means the second element because the first element is 0. So it returns hi. Then it will return up to index 3. List supports various methods. Let's again see list where we have given a list. We can say we want to add another item in the last, then use append. If we want to insert item at a particular index, then we can use insert. We'll give 1. 1 is my index. So 50 will be inserted on index 1. We can see here now it becomes 350. 1 4 1 10. We can also remove the element. So if we say remove 1, it will remove first occurrence, delete first occurrence. So first one will be removed from here, and now we have a list 3 54 1 10. We can sort a list in both ascending order using sort or descending using reverse. Count is used to count the occurrence of the item. Now 3 is at only 1, and index is used to find the location or index of a particular item. Next, tuple. Tuples are ordered. List is also ordered, but list is mutable where tuple is immutable. Immutable means we can't add or remove items from the tuple. Let's declare our tuple T with the values. We can see it is a heterogeneous in nature, and we can use the same index to print the values. Tuple has method count and index. Count means count the number of occurrence. So 2 is coming 2 times. And index means what is the index of item. So 3, 0, 1, 2. Index of 3 is 2. We can merge 2 tuples like T already have 4 values. Another one has 2 value. So T2 has now 6. Sets. Set contains only unique value and it is unordered. Unordered means now we can't retrieve the elements based on index. Let's say we have created a set with 4 values 10, 20, 20, 30. 20 is duplicate, so it will be stored only once. So set will have now only 3 items. Now we are adding another item 40. So we have 40, 10, 20, 30. We can remove item also. So 20 is removed. Discard. Both remove and discard is used to remove items from the set. Difference is if item is not there, remove will give error, while if discard will not give you any error. Let's see, we have 2 sets A and B. We can get the union. Union means the union 1 2 3 4 5. Now 3 is duplicate, so it will remove it. A superset. We can get the intersection and similarly the difference. Dictionaries. When there is a requirement to store key and value, then we use dictionaries. Like name is equal to John and age is equal to 30. We can print the keys using the keys method, which will return you all the keys. Here we have keys name and age, and we can use values to return the value like John and 30. Items will give you complete item, key and value both. If we want to update any key, we can use the update. We can say city Delhi. Now it will have another item city Delhi. Earlier there were only 2 items. Now 3rd item is added. Pop is used to remove. So now we have removed the age. It will print the value, but now list have only 2 items. Earlier it had 3 items, but now there are only 2 items. We can also print the length, so it will give us 2, and we can check whether a particular key is present or not. For example, we set name in D. If key is present, it will return true, else false. We have seen list, tuple, set and dictionary. Let's summarize what are the differences between these. List and tuple are ordered. Set is not ordered. Dictionary version 3.7 it is ordered. Before that it was not. Tuple is not mutable, whereas others are mutable. Set stores only duplicate value, only unique values. Set store only unique values. Since set is not ordered, we can't use the index. For dictionary, we use keys. Store key value, dictionary store key value. There is a different way to define these collections. For list, use square bracket, tuple bracket, set use curly bracket, and for dictionary we need to specify key and value.